Hey, we are so excited to have Connor Ludlow with us. And the company that we are introducing into the partner program is Annie. Annie is an AI component that we can add into our dental practices. And so excited to have Connor talk to us and introduce his business to a business and an add-on that can be complex to many of us, Connor. So excited to have you.
Yeah, no, excited to be here. And really excited about Annie and how Annie helps dental practices capture lost revenue.
Mm.
Um, I think to take a step back a little bit, really what we are trying to do with Annie is make sure that dental offices capitalize on all the marketing efforts that they're doing, the patient base that they currently have, because a lot of dental offices will lose, the stat is that the average dental office loses $150,000 in opportunities to missed patient interactions. So that's messages on the website that get missed. It's phone calls that go unanswered when people don't leave a voicemail, and those opportunities to capture somebody that's clicked on an ad or seen The Office or looking for a new dentist. And what we are doing with Annie is we're utilizing AI to capture those opportunities. And the cool thing about AI, I love that you brought up that it can be a little bit complex and maybe sometimes a mystery, but we're not talking about AI in the sense of when you call Delta Airlines and there's a phone tree that you go through that can be kind of annoying. We're not talking about the Terminator, but basically what we've done is we've used AI to create a front desk receptionist that is tailored to your practice. So it's something that you get to customize, that you get to put in your FAQs, the insurances you accept, even on the scheduling side, what operatories you would want to use for scheduling, the times that you would want to have appointments scheduled in, how long you want those appointments. It's all customized towards you to create basically a persona. That's why we named it Annie,
Mm.
as we wanted it to almost feel like a human that can be there and capture those missed opportunities for your dental practice. So what happens is we have a website chat widget that you can put on your website. We also have an overflow phone line that you can forward your calls to, and Annie will either pick up that website chat or pick up that phone call. So we're not necessarily trying to replace your front desk. We're trying to help out with those areas where you have an overflow phone call or a website chat that might come in at 11 o'clock at night or 1 o'clock in the morning when it's hard for you and your team to pick those up. And a lot of those times, those can be high value conversations. Emergencies don't always come in during business hours. And so AI is great because it's available 24/7. It doesn't get sick. It doesn't, take vacation days. It's always there and it's reliable. It doesn't get upset or get flustered. It does kind of what you tell it to do, and it's there to answer those calls. And so that's what we've built with Annie is a personalized AI agent that operates on behalf of your practice. It's integrated in with your practice management software, and it's able to carry on a full conversation with your patients. And we can handle about 75 to 80% of the conversations that come in. That means that we can schedule appointments, we can answer FAQs, we can even go into the insurances that your office is in network in or accepts. And you have the ability to customize those fine-tuned details about how that actually gets responded to or what the phrasing is, things like that, so that Annie really becomes almost like another employee of your dental practice that can operate as backup and always be there in the background to make sure that you're not missing those opportunities and that you get to capture all of those. And one of the most common questions that I get is, how do I see this? How do I kind of get that control? And what we do there is you also have access to an application where you can see the full details of the conversations. You can edit those so that for future conversations, it makes sure that Annie is operating the way that you would want it to and that it's representing your practice well. So really exciting, and it does an awesome job of making sure that you capture those opportunities.
Man, so cool. What a great introduction, Connor. Is so excited to see this go. So excited to see it in our offices, and really excited to have you inside the partner program with us, adding this value. More to come on Annie and learning about Annie and working with Connor. And you can see on this microsite the details on how to work with Connor and touch base with him. Connor, thanks so much for your time.
Anytime. Appreciate it and look forward to hearing from everybody.